Hey everyone, we're back with part 2 of this first booster box opening. Appreciate you coming back to watch another video, or welcome if you're here for the first time. Don't know why I'm doing an intro. There's probably going to be an intro part of this video, but I'll just go along with it. In the first video, we had some special guests. It was something. It was fun. I opened some cards with these special guests, and that uncut footage is in the first video. And you can go back and watch that. I'll leave a link if you want to go see that if you haven't seen it yet. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and finish this box off, see if we can get some more pulls. We only got 3 hits from the last half, so we're hoping this half is pretty stacked. And as you can see, the Flareon and the Glaceon are each holding their respective VMAX cards that were pulled. So let's see if we can complete the set. Get all the Evolutions their own card to hold on to. Let's go. Oh yeah, almost forgot. It's our first pack, so we got to do some of that first pack magic. Alright, see if we can start this off good. Got our Water, Moon and Sun badge, Toy Catcher. Of course, as I mentioned before, there's a gold card of the Toy Catcher. That'd be fun to pull. Down, Drowsy, Flabébé. And I've seen most of these cards by this point, so we're just going to go through pretty quick. Rubber Gloves, Reverse Hollow, cool, Reverse Trainer. And Altaria. Regular rare to start, that's okay. Just means there's better stuff to come. Alright, so we're going to start with Darkness Energy. Shelgon. Don't think we've pulled a Shelgon yet. Hard roll for 50 damage. Flip a coin of heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevents all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Cool. So a hit and hide sort of Pokemon. SQ. Full face guard. Scraggy. Feebas. Hitmonchan. Slackoth. Probably one of my favorite common cards in the set. Such a goober, just hanging there. Petalil. Timpole. And we got Lycanroc VMAX on our second pack. So our second VMAX, regular VMAX from the booster box. Hunting Claw. Knock out one of your opponent's Pokemon that has less than 60 HP. So an instant KO for a low HP Pokemon. And Max Edge. Does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Alright, just throw that over there. Can sort of see it, I suppose. And I didn't realize Eevee should be carrying its own card too. There we go. Let's try to get all the Evolutions their cards. Moving on, next pack. Umbreon. Maybe we can just pull an Umbreon. Who knows? If you haven't noticed, I have been getting a little better at opening these packs. Doesn't look like any of the cards in the pack were damaged, so that's good. So we'll start with our Grass. Digging Gloves, Palpitoad, Crustle, Double. Crustle and Dwebble right next to each other. Oh gosh. Won't try to do any extracurriculars, I just dropped the cards. Zorua, Psyduck, Rufflet. Oh, cool. Reverse Hollow Rare Victini. We pulled the Hollow Rare Victini in our Elite Trainer box. Cool, so we have the reverse now too. And Dialga is our Hollow Rare. Cool. I love these new hollows where it's like the vertical stripes going up. You can see that shimmer. Sweet. Chrono Wind. If your defending Pokemon is a V, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Wow, seems useful. Can attack and just prevent them from attacking. So I suppose they could switch out and have a different Pokemon attack, or do some sort of swap out, swap in, get them to attack again, but could be a useful move. And heavy impact. 4 energies for just a lot of damage. Cool. Speaking of Dialga, super excited for the Diamond and Pearl remix. I didn't actually play Diamond or Pearl. I played Platinum as my first Gen 4 game. But I really enjoyed that game and I'm super excited to go back to it. Sorry, I think I keep wiggling the table here. Try not to do that. Moving right along. Water energy? No, thought I would guess. Maybe not do that. Electric. Swoobat. I believe that's our first Swoobat. Synchro Woofer. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, it does 80 more damage. So potential 110 damage for 1 energy. It's pretty solid. Digging Gloves. Ooh, Stormy Mountains. Have we pulled this? Maybe. It's a really good trainer. Can search for a basic electric type or dragon type Pokemon. So obviously good with that Rayquaza V deck. Flabebe, Carvana, Dwebble, Mareep, Drowsy, Grandpa the Grandpa as a reverse holo rare. Cool. We didn't pull the regular rare of this yet, that I believe. And again, it's a non-holo rare regularly, so the reverse holo rare is cool to get. And Shift Tree. Nothing too crazy there. Alright, Rayquaza, what do you got for us? Ages 6+. So I guess I probably shouldn't have had my kids doing this earlier. Don't come after me. Oops. Fighting Energy, Fletchinder, Lantern. Yeah, we've gotten him. Treasure Energy. Hoppip. Dino. Or is it Dino? Not quite sure. Wobbuffet. Love Disc. Cryogonal. Ooh, another Rainbow Rare. And it's Copycat. That is super awesome. Look at that. If there was any Rainbow Rare trainer I wanted to get, it is probably going to be Copycat. I know I've been saying I wanted Zinnia's Resolve, but I think I would prefer the regular full art of that, just because I like her character and her design. And I think the Rainbow would sort of ruin that a little bit, but Copycat, Rainbow Rare, Secret Rare. That is number 222 of 203. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. I realize I haven't been looking at the camera. Hi people. You're here, and I'm here. I should acknowledge you. Moving on to Duraludon. We've got a lot of this half to go. I'd say, I mean, we've only done like 4 or 5 packs. I might be wrong, but quite a bit more. And we've gotten 2 pretty good hits, so I think there's some potential for the second half. Ooh, I might have messed that up. I think I shuffled the cards a little. Not quite sure. Energy. Pyroar. Scroll of the Fanged Dragon. Ursaring. Let me get a better grip on this. Bagon. Love Disc. Seedot. Slack Off. Reverse Hollow Moon and Sun Badge. You ready for this? Oh. Trevenant V. Saw a little shimmer at the top of the card and thought it was something super fancy, but again, it's just like, come on. You can see, I don't know if that's bad or normal. You can just see that shimmer on the top of the card like it was sort of scraped or something, but Trevenant V is a cool looking card. I'm a fan of this Pokemon. Let's see, it's got Absorb Life, Heal 30 damage. Shadow Claw, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. A little bit of hand disruption and self-healing. Cool. That's actually one of my favorite looking V cards so far. I don't know, it's super creepy. I like that Pokemon. Okay. Vigoroth, Lombre, Scroll of the Flying Dragon, Sableye, Teddiursa, Mareep, Zorua, Tentacool, Floette. I really thought there was some shimmer up there. Silly me. Sylveon. I would like to really pull an alternate art from this pack or this booster box, but oh, green card. Speaking of, I'll have one of those every once in a while where I don't do it right. But yeah, I got an alternate art Dragonite out of the UTB, which was super awesome. So you would think I could at least get one from this. What are these things called? Booster boxes. That's what they're called. Fluffy. Put that in my good pile. I'm trying to collect those. Pikachu. Applin. Lillipup. Emolga. Tentacool. Gourgeist. It's a rare holo. Or rare reverse holo, if I can speak. And Lilligant. Yeah, if I had to choose, probably the Rayquaza alternate arts are going to be my most wanted alternate arts, as everyone else, but I've been a huge fan of Rayquaza forever. What is that one Pokemon tactical game that was on the Nintendo DS? I don't remember. But it was, the gameplay was based off of the Nintendo game, no, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Nobunga's Ambition, whatever. It's like a tactical RPG. But it featured Rayquaza, a shiny Rayquaza. And that's when I really fell in love with Rayquaza. And I have a shiny Rayquaza that I've traded up from my Gen 3. All the way up into Sword and Shield. So I am actually a fan of Rayquaza. Not just a bandwagon fan. And I do have, I'll show you sometime if you're interested. I might actually just go through and do a little peek of my binder, just so if anyone was curious what a casual collector, what their collection would look like. In my front page, I have a shiny Rayquaza from the Call of Legends sets. My absolute favorite card. Considering getting it graded. Ooh. Oh, that's a full art. Was not expecting that. I was chatting it up. Arctovish Fee. Full art. Cool. So that is 176, 203. Full arts are not secret rares. But we'll go ahead and just add that to our pile. So already, second half of the booster box is way better than the first half. And we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs to go. We're not even halfway done. with the second half of the booster box. So still holding out for that gold card or alternate art. Oh boy. Like I said, I'm getting better, but can still use some practice. Have a log. Sorry, I sort of get the cards out of frame every once in a while. If you hadn't noticed, my first video didn't have a face cam. Thought I'd try it out this time. So I'm focusing on looking at the camera sometimes, looking at my camera down here so that my cards are in frame, and being able to see the cards in front of me. Life is tough, isn't it? Chinchou, Dino the Dino, Pumpkaboo. Lantern is our reverse. And an Ampharos, regular rare. Electron Crush. You may discard 3 energy from this Pokemon to do 120 more damage. Meh. Seems like a lot of energy to waste for one attack. But I mean, if it's a final knockout or your opponent doesn't have anything on the bench and you're getting out of VMAX or something, might be worth it. Especially if you have Flaffy on your bench. Get those energy cards right out of the discard pile. Got a good feeling about this pack. Don't know why. But whatever the rare is, the centering isn't great. I don't know why people analyze that like every time they open a pack. Just following along. Because I think I mentioned before, I'm not really planning on getting any of these graded. Maybe some of my vintage cards that are in really good condition. But I really just want to put this whole set into a binder, collect the whole set. Gordy. I don't think we've gotten a Gordy yet. Could be useful, I suppose. Just get some energies out. Braviary. That might be our first Braviary. Woobat. Timpo. But of course, I come in and try to complete a set on the biggest set of the year, like physically big, over 200 cards. And the new set, whatever it's called, is featuring Genesect, that's coming out in November, has even more cards. So maybe chose the wrong time to try to come in and become a full-on set completing collector. Florgus, however you pronounce that. That is a rare reverse. If we can read that ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may move an energy from one of your Pokemon to one of your Rapid Strike Pokemon. So it assists the Rapid Strike Pokemon. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes! Sylveon V. My favorite evolution. I'm happy with this. Even though it's not an alternate, full art, or anything, Sylveon V. Super happy about that. We've got Dream Gift. Once during your turn, whoops, you may search your deck for an item card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Huh. Get you in a sleeve there. And excuse my reach. There you go, Sylveon. Neato. I'm super happy about that. Yeah, this half has been fire. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits total compared to 3. Yeah, it was 3. I have... Where'd that Rayquaza go? Put him back there. So right now we're looking at 8 hits. So that's about what people are expecting for these booster boxes, and we have 7 more packs to go, so I'm thinking we can at least get 2 more. That's my hope. And Sorry, I feel like I'm sort of dragging this along, and it's only half of a booster box, so maybe my edits will help expedite this. Oh, green card. That's okay, though. We'll just try to move along quicker here. We've seen all these. Bergmite, Roggenrola, Flabebe. Another Zinnia's Resolve Reverse Hollow. Sweet! I would say, oh, maybe there's an alternate art behind this, but it's not going to be. From our last video, the ETB opening, if you didn't notice, the Dragonite V alternate art was behind a Zinnia's Resolve Reverse Hollow. So that was a pretty sweet pack to open up. Oh gosh. This one doesn't want to be opened. There's something good in there. Metal Energy, I like that. Man, when are there going to be new evolutions? I need my Metal and my Ghost Eevee. How would you evolve those, though? Your Eevee would have to faint in battle at like night or something at a graveyard, and then you get a Ghost type Eevee. Booeon. That's a horrible name. Forgive me. Oh my goodness. Yes! 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 Sylveon V full art. Yes! Yes! I'm so happy about that. Yes! Nice. And I thought the Sylveon V regular art was awesome. Now we have a full art. Super stoked about that. This box is incredible. I was sort of worried after that first half, but nope. All my worries have dissipated. Don't make fun of my faces. These are difficult. Also, was I right in saying that that booster pack had something in it that I was trying to hide? Look at that. Another... Oh, you can't really see it. I really hope that doesn't mean the cards inside are messed up. I think it's going to be harder to collect all the regular hollows than it would be to collect, like, the V cards. I was sort of out of collecting Pokemon cards for a little while, like casually. I would just buy a pack every now and then. So I wasn't really focusing on what was good and everything. I knew about GXs and stuff, but I figured they were rare, like super rare, but it seems like Vs are like on the level of rarity as regular hollows. And now regular hollows are harder to pull than reverse hollows. I cannot speak right now. Regular rares are harder to pull than like a regular V card. Hippopotas, Bagon. Okay. Speaking of regular hollows, Slacking. Cool. Act freely. If there's a stadium in play, this Pokemon cannot attack. Route. This Pokemon does 30 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 30 more damage, rather. Cool. Seems pretty strong. The deck I'm using in the Pokemon trading card game online does not use any stadiums currently. I don't know, it just didn't seem useful, but stadiums are super useful, so gotta start using them. Especially with the new stadiums that are coming out in this set. Can definitely use some of them in my decks moving forward. Oh. Well, I already know what the reverse rare is because of my horrendous pack opening abilities. But I didn't see the rare slot. Wow, about that. Waluigi. It's like Boba Fett. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Zora, Cryogonal. Oh, Altaria. What a surprise. I definitely didn't see that when I opened the pack. Pinsir. The holo rare that I think we haven't seen yet, that I see a lot of people pulling, is Eldegoss. And people think that it could be a useful card in some grass decks, so I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. There's that, Entei, Regidrago. I don't know if there's any holo trainers or not. Don't know. Like I said, the regular holos seem harder to pick off than the Vs and VMAXs. Well, the Vs, I guess. Skip Bloom. Pretty sure we pulled a Skip Bloom, but I thought we'd just take a look at it. Another Pikachu. Pumpkaboo. Rufflet. Lotad. Rufflet again. Appleton. Appleton. Big ol' apple pie boy. Ugh. 2 more packs to go. Come on, let's get that secret rare. Okay, there's a green card. My bad. Yeah, I'm just going through this one quick. I saw the green card, so this video has gone very long. Oh my goodness. Lilligant and Sharpedo. Alright folks, here we are. Rayquaza. Let's see if we can't get a little of that. Last pack, magic. Alright, Gordy. Braviary. The suspense. Are we gonna get something in the last pack? Don't get your hopes up, but don't keep your hopes down. We've seen some crazy things. Slackoth. Pinsir. Oh, Umbreon VMAX! What an awesome pack to end on. Dude. That's sick. My last pack magic worked. Maybe I should open all the packs with magic. Okay, let's do a quick recap. I'll show you guys what we got. Alright, this is a pretty fat stack of hits from this booster box. Let's go through it. We got Slacking, holo rare. Raichu, holo rare. Another Raichu, holo rare. Both of those came from the first 4 packs that we opened, so that's sort of when my hopes dropped a little. I was like, ugh, duplicate holo rares already, but it's okay. Turned out well. Regieleki, holo rare. Dialga, my favorite holo rare that we pulled. Lycanroc VMAX. I meant to have my V's before the VMAXs, but I guess we're going this way. Flareon VMAX. Umbreon VMAX, my favorite VMAX that we pulled. I didn't read this ability yet for you. Dark Signal. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active. Cool. Trevenant V, the Ghost Tree. Rayquaza V. Solid pull there. Sylveon V, my favorite Evolution, as I mentioned. Arctovish, full art. Sylveon again, full art though. And 2, not 1, 2 secret rares. Copycat and Glaceon VMAX. What a solid box. My recommendation is a buy. That was embarrassing. I had a lot of fun opening this booster box. My first booster box ever, and I'm going to say it 100 times throughout this video, but the first half was pretty lackluster and my hopes were sort of dropping, but that second half was fire. Totally redeemed the box, and overall I think it was a great box. Did not get a gold card or an alt art, but 2 secret rares and 3 VMAXs I think is pretty solid, and 2 full arts, so can't really complain there. And we still got one more booster box to open and one more Elite Trainer box. So I hope you guys can join me next time, and we'll see what we get then. Peace out.